Over the past few days, you guys have been practically begging me to try out this anime simulator. It's called Anime Advance, and from what I've heard, it is very similar to a lot of the popular trends that we've been playing recently. Like, you know, enemies dropping like tokens, and you know, there's gachas, quests, hatching. You kind of get the idea, and I'm honestly curious to see if it's going to live up to the hype and if it's going to become one of the new main games on the channel. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's grind through this game completely free to play, and also whilst we're doing that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and I guess let's jump right into this. Hold up just a second, Editor SMG here, quickly cutting in to take a few more seconds out of your day, with the reason being that I want to quickly tell you guys about today's sponsor, Attack a Brain Rot. Now, for those of you that have absolutely zero clue what game this is, it is going to be an upcoming simulator that is very similar to some of your favorite anime games. The only difference is that obviously instead of anime, it is going to be brain rot characters, but don't worry, don't let that scare you off. Go ahead and have a look at some of the sneak peeks up on screen right now and consider planning to check this game out, because it's going to be having so much. It's going to be having gachas, hatching, pets, game modes, achievements, raids, literally the list goes on and on. As of the time of recording this video, the game is going to be releasing sometime tomorrow, so if you guys want to consider checking it out, then I will be having their Discord server up on screen and as well linked in the description. Thank you so much once again for Attack a Brain Rot for sponsoring today's video, but anyways, don't spoil yourselves too much by, you know, all of the stats on my screen. Let me show you guys all the grinding that we're going to be doing today. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and start off with the tutorial. So we should have, yes, the free auto clicker unlocked, and then it seems like, yeah, when we go ahead and take out these enemies, we are going to be getting points, player XP, an avatar, and as well these rubies, which probably can be used at a gacha somewhere. Let's see how many worlds this game has. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 main worlds and 1 trial lobby. Now it seems like within these worlds there is a lot to do. Like we have expedition as well. We have hero ranks, rank ups, upgrades. All these sound really interesting. Hopefully we're going to be checking and maxing out all of them today. Now in the meantime, now try killing enemies until you get an avatar. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult since the avatar is a 50% drop. In fact, there we go. We just got it. Let's see exactly what it gives, right? So over here, this is where we can equip the avatar. And it seems like avatars are going to be giving you a power boost. So this game is going to be based on the ability to gain power. And then obviously with that power, you can go ahead, take out enemies. And then yeah, how exactly we progress is going to be very similar to other games. Now let's continue with the tutorial and, you know, finish it off. So then that's where we can get whatever tutorial rewards are going to be at the end. So let's hatch a little bit and then let's go ahead and equip them as well. There we go. That is going to be another power equipped. Let's go. And as you can see, you were lucky and got a capsule when opening stars. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure this is where you can summon heroes. Hero capsules are drops from the stars. And then what exactly these capsules do, I don't really know. Hopefully, whatever it's going to be, it is going to be really OP. So Sailor Moon, and we're going to be having a really cool animation over here. Okay. What exactly is this bad boy going to be giving me? Well, if we just click this, it is going to be... okay, that is not the right thing. I actually had to go ahead and click this button over here in order to equip this hero. And what exactly it does... It increases my strength. I'm going to assume that this might be damage. Oh, okay, it's going to be doing 10% strength of my current damage, and then I can go ahead, place the stone, for example, over here, and then it will literally just go ahead and attack for me. Awesome. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this tutorial, but just to quickly mention like the main gameplay mechanics, there is also hero expeditions where you can like go ahead, send your heroes in order to go ahead and get yourself like rubies, copper coins, crowbars, you know, kind of like sending them on adventures to get you like free items. Then as well over here, this is where we can go ahead and use the rubies to give you powers, which will, you know, give you extra strength, energy, whatever you want to call it. And it seems like the best one will be giving you 1.4k% power and 200% damage. That is insane. Imagine if we somehow end up getting this right now. Like, that would actually be really crazy. But let's see what we're going to end off on. Probably is going to be like a rank E or D. Yeah, not surprised. We only got a rank E, which is relatively fine. But now we can go ahead and rank up, which should be at least making us a little bit stronger. So let's walk over here. Let's click this rank up potion. Sorry, upgrade. And just like that, the tutorial is seemingly over. And we just need to go ahead, complete this quest line, and we will be able to unlock the next world. But anyways, now that we are, I guess, free from the clutches of the tutorial, we can actually have a little bit of a look around. So, are there maybe some extra NPCs, right, that might give us, a few more powers? It seems like we've actually found everything that we can seemingly unlock at the moment. Okay, let's just get back to the main grinding then, right? Like, for example, hatching. I know for a fact we can get something much better than, the commons, especially with the amount of money that we have. Yeah, we literally have a 10k. So if we just go ahead and maybe open up like 30 to 40 spins maybe, I don't know, we'll just open up like a bunch and a bunch until eventually we get, something relatively decent. This should do. We may have gone a little bit overkill, but in the end, it's fine. We have 2 legendaries, 1 epic, and just a bunch of the other stuff. Let's just equip best. And now have a look at these stats. 11x on each of these Garos and 7x on the epics. That is so much better compared to these Kamikazes. But yeah, with all of that's now equipped and as well doing one more rank up and equipping another avatar. In this case, I equipped Genos, but I might quickly get this Bango one. Our energy gain has significantly increased, which may finally allow us to break through and start getting to the final enemies of this world. Because, even though we've gotten, I guess, this strong, we are still far away from getting to Boros, which is going to be the final boss of this world. Actually, how much HP does he even have? 1.25 billion. Okay, whoa. How on earth am I even going to get realistically close to that? Like, I only have 300k energy right now. Maybe I need to do a little bit more hatching and like get myself some mythicals, but I don't think that's the case. What about the achievements? Can this maybe help me out? Free gems. Okay, I guess we'll claim that. Time played, defeated enemies. I guess those would be helpful, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Can we maybe like get ourselves a better hero rank? I mean, it's possible. Nope, it seems like even for the first world in this game, progression is not going to be handed to you. You have to lock in, you have to do probably an hour or two or maybe much more of AFK. But hey, listen, you guys know me, right? I've already wasted like hundreds to thousands of hours on other games, getting through worlds. There is no way I am going to fail on something as simple as the first world of a new anime simulator. Not only would that be embarrassing, but also, as a simulator grinder, that won't cut it. Let's see what we're able to do in 30 minutes. I'll catch you guys then. And okay, everybody, after around like 30 minutes or so of grinding later, we are now back with some very good progression. For example, if we have a look over here at the hero rank, as you guys can see, I managed to get the 2% legendary rank B, giving us 350% power and as well 50% damage. But as well, not only that, I have also managed to basically max out the world upgrade, since I kind of forgot, these existed. But yeah, with all of that though, we are now able to take out the Boros. And in fact, if we take him out one more time, we can officially, I believe, unlock the next world. World 2 out of 5 on the Noob to Pro grind. Let's go ahead, let's find out. We need to talk with the NPC again, and then maybe it will give me like a key or something. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will give me a key. Yeah, there we go. We got the zone key. Nice, nice, nice. Let's just click this. Let's unlock the next world. And just like that, we are now in World 2. Giving us 3 new items, or should I say 3 new gachas. We have more upgrades costing more money. We have talents, which is going to be just a basic talent system. Probably like SSS will be the best. And then as well, we even have the ninja ranks, which are going to be another gacha. And this time it is going to be mostly upgrading damage, with power being a side upgrade. But anyways, now that we are in this world, I want to see how fast we can progress in it, right? For example, if I head on over to the pets over here, and then for example, I go ahead and hatch epics and legendaries, will I be able to like max out immediately? Well, honestly, Probably not. I am somewhat expecting that I'm probably going to run out of money really quickly. But I'm hoping that I can at least maybe get 1 legendary or maybe more. I mean, 2 legendaries or 1 mythical would be so awesome. Even if we don't get it though, we should still be able to relatively get better pets than what we have right now. And then probably from there, we can do a few more rank ups, unlocking the talents machine, you know, but like actually using it. And then from there, you know, the rest of the stuff we'll figure out along the way. But I'm pretty sure we did just unlock a legendary right now. So let's go ahead and let's equip it. Equip best. Huh, that's a bit interesting. Apparently Naruto is only a 17x boost. I mean, I know it's better, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. I thought it would be, you know, at least like 2 times better. But then again, for all I know, maybe there's like a pet enchantments or something in this world and then, you know, that will increase its boost. Plus, I'm pretty sure that we probably have even more stats that we can go ahead and use. Like, do we have stat points? We do have stat points, and I haven't even used a single one of them. Okay, let's use these immediately. Let's pop them all into power for the time being. And then what else can we do? I mean, there are leveling rewards over here, which are going to be giving us potions. These world boxes, which I'm not sure what they do exactly. Maybe they give you like world tokens. They do give you world tokens. That is actually amazing. Let's open these up immediately and then let's, I guess, immediately use them. Like literally, these are free boosts if we don't go ahead and use them. So auto rolling the ninja rank. Let's try and maybe get another legendary or better. Alright, we got the epic. Not too shabby. It's still very good, you know, 200% damage. But next up on things we can upgrade, we can probably upgrade our talents and maybe get like something relatively decent. So any S ranks? No. If we don't get anything like at least above like B, I'm not gonna bother like locking it in, because when we go ahead and do lock it, it increases the amount of tokens that it costs per roll. So we don't want to like go broke immediately. Come on, game, give me like an A rank or an S rank or whatever the best one is. Is it like S plus or SS or SS plus? Again, I don't know the specifics just yet. Oh wait, here is actually an index. I completely missed that. Seems like rank A at the moment is actually the best one that we can possibly get. So if we do go ahead and get that, I will make sure not to lose it. Well, this is a predicament. We didn't get anything better than C, not even 1 B rank. Oh no. Let's, I guess, stop here. I'd rather take the L on this and like not lose out on anything good. Maybe I'll roll to see if I could maybe get some like better, yeah, some better coins. I really want to see if I can at least get a little bit of a coins boost. So, okay, C rank, E rank, that is perfectly fine. Let's have a look at our energy per click now. 102k. Is that the best it can be? Because I'm pretty sure I was getting more before. Maybe I was imagining it, I don't know. For all I know, I thought I was getting like 500k, but maybe it was just 50k or like 5k. I think it was just 5k. I'm probably just mixing it up. Let's just claim a few more achievements and then let's also rank up once more so that we get a 2 times boost once again. And now that we've ranked up, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to AFK grinding, since I do have to, you know, go to school, since it is actually like 7 AM right now. Hopefully by the time I come back, we would have saved up a bunch of energy. Unfortunately, it won't be the highest it can be, since, you know, I won't be able to rank up. I won't be able to hatch. The only thing I could potentially do when I come back is try and get like a mythical gacha, since, you know, I'm going to be saving up so many of the tokens now. Let me try and surprise you guys by cutting back in around a few hours, and then let's see how we're going to end off the first part of our Noob to Pro series. I'll see you guys for the final time later. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now back several hours later. Like, I'm not entirely sure exactly the number, but yeah, feel free to convert this into like, I guess, hours, and you guys will know how long I've been. But now that we are back, it's time to showcase to you guys what I've done, why I was AFK, and what I did just before I cut back. Since it turns out, I actually forgot to reclaim my like sword thingy that I placed in the first world, which meant that I was able to save up a bunch of these ruby tokens. Guess that means that if we go ahead and AFK a little bit longer, we will be able to hit that mythical pity and get ourselves the following boost. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. We also AFK'd a bunch and we got ourselves a bunch of the ninja rank tokens, allowing me to get myself the mythical and even the talents over here. We have all of them in B rank, which is like the third best that you can possibly get. Oh yeah, for those of you wondering, I don't think I'm going to be maxing this out anytime soon, since even with like 600 tokens, I didn't even get a single A- rank. So probably in order to get A ranks, it's going to be like 10,000 tokens, 20,000 tokens. It's unfortunately going to be that large of a number. But anyways, let's wrap up this video for the time being by maybe checking out some more of the leveling point upgrades, since yes, we have unlocked a few more. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then I'm not going to rank up right now, because if I rank up, then I'll lose, all my energy. But what we can go ahead and do is we can wrap up this world once and for all and unlock the third world. Honestly, I was not expected to unlock 3 worlds in today's video. Does this mean maybe in the next part of this series, I guess you can call it, we will be able to unlock the 5th and final world? I mean, it will definitely be possible, but I have a feeling it is going to take much longer than however long I've been AFK right now. It might take a few days, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is that easy. Maybe we will max out by the next video. Plus as well, keep in mind, right now, a lot of my stuff that I have like equipped right now, it isn't exactly the best. For example, Mythic Martyrs over here. I managed to hatch these. They are very good, but obviously the Scarlet, secret versions are the best. And as well, there's also swords. There's also accessories. I mean, the vaults here, but I don't really need this here. You kind of get the idea though. There is a lot of stuff in this game that we just haven't unlocked yet, that probably when we do, it's going to be giving like a 2x or a 3x or a 4x boost. And most likely the majority of that stuff is going to be related to like whatever this is over here, like the Hero Forge and the Normal Forge. No clue exactly what these do, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure them out eventually. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with now the world upgrades maxed, we might just have that little bit of an extra push, to complete the final quest. So let's quickly head on over to the beginning of the Ninja Village and let's, I guess, claim the rewards. So talking to this guy over here, we have a new zone key, a bunch of extra tokens, which if I just go ahead and click this, that is now a whole new world unlocked with new gachas, a raid, passives, and honestly, I can't wait to unlock these in the next video. Like, look at this. This is a lucky one. This is a damage one. And I think this is like a middle in between, I think. Yeah, there's going to be so much to check out in the next video. So if you guys do want to see that next part as soon as possible, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And until next time, I think I'm going to do some AFK grinding off camera, but it's not going to be anything too major. Like probably I'm just going to AFK on some like lower level enemies like this, get a bunch of tokens and then roll for the secrets, or should I say the Scarlets, and then from there we should be able to progress far, max out a bunch of stuff, and who knows, maybe we might be able to even get on the leaderboards. We'll find out in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!